Should I have prices on my photography or videography website?
Ooh, I'll tell you exactly what I think.
Hi, this is JP Morgan and Adelaide Lauren, and we are going to talk to you about putting prices on your website, yes or no? I know JP has very strong feelings.
I do. If you're in the commercial photography world, if you want to do editorial advertising or commercial work, no prices on the website. Tacky, tacky, tacky. It just doesn't work. It doesn't serve that market. They're going to want to talk to you and show you the project, and pricing comes after that. So it doesn't work for that market.
No, it doesn't. It's definitely depending on the project and what they want to do. Weddings and portraits, you want to have your prices on there because a lot of people are going to skip right by you if they don't see the prices. I don't know if you've seen the Esurance and Geico commercials, but Esurance has hit Geico pretty hard about having people call, make a 15-minute phone call, because people just don't call anymore. It's very, very true. So when a lot of people see that they can call on the website, they just, they skip you. They don't want to do that.
They want to see the prices and know. So we had this conversation with Amanda Reed just last week. In her market in Virginia, she puts her prices on her webpage because when she does her senior portraits or that kind of work, she wants people to know how expensive she is because she doesn't want a lot of people who aren't pre-qualified calling her and saying, well, I want an 8x10 for $5, and she wants all those people to be off her list and not bother her by calling. So putting the prices up gets rid of all those calls.
Yeah, that's a great example of making your website your salesperson. And so what that's doing is giving you qualified leads. So you know that people aren't going to waste your time calling to see if you can cut them a deal. They know exactly how much it costs. Something that I really encourage is not just putting your prices on your website, because a lot of people haven't worked with photographers and they don't know the value they're getting. And so I also recommend showing them the value of what they get. And so whatever your package is, I really recommend making a visual for that, showing them all the different things they get in it with the price, and then an explanation of what that package is.
You know, the higher those packages are, creating a package is like giving a person permission to spend the money. If you don't have a $5,000 package, if you don't have a $6,000 package, no one's ever going to have permission to spend $6,000. But as soon as you create packages in that range, now people have permission to spend that kind of money.
Exactly, and a great way to price it out is to have a middle package and call that like your best package or your best value package or your most popular package, and then the one above that is higher up, of course, and the one below that is lower in price. But the one that's higher in price, you can also add at the bottom of the exclamation that they can add on to this package. So it can go higher if you'd like. Now what's so great about having this explanation written out is that now you're helping your SEO. The Google bots and the Bing people, they can see what's going on your website and you can start ranking for those things. It helps.
Well, that's excellent. So bottom line, should you put your prices on your website? It depends on what kind of work you do and depends on your market. But I think for portraits, weddings, and that kind of world, yes. For commercial photography, editorial photography, no.
Now what's really important is if somebody is looking at the prices on your website, they probably want to buy something with you. But what's so funny is that you have to spoon feed people so they'll do it. So you need to have a button on there, a call to action that says book a shoot, check availability.
You can have a calendar there that says, I've only got these dates available this week or this month before we book up. So click here, schedule your day. You know, a lot of people are doing that now where you have a calendar that they can book themselves in, put their phone number in, then you can call them back and solidify that. But a place where they can be called to action to make the decision and to commit themselves.
Yes, this will definitely increase leads just by asking them to do something. Then they will be able to take action because they've been invited to take action.
A counter on the page where they look at your prices that shows number of sittings available this month.
Ooh, I
2,
like that.
1, 0. It just is a great idea. Something that creates urgency so that they have to get themselves on the page and book their setting before the time's gone.
And if you want to be even more legitimate, join our business coaching class where we teach you how to be legit. Where each week we go into a different area of your business. So the first week we talk about business. The second week we talk about marketing. Now this is not your mama's marketing. This is some really awesome stuff that you can do on Facebook to target people. This is things you can do with your blog, so it actually is a magnet for getting clients to your company, for getting leads. And the third week we have a guest expert on for that specific topic. And the last week we do one-on-one coaching.
Business topics, marketing tips, an expert in the industry that speaks each month, and then a one-on-one coaching class. You'll really enjoy this for a very inexpensive price. You can learn and grow your business We'll help get you on task with regards to your business because photographers don't like to do that. Videographers want to be out shooting. We'll help you get on task, grow your business, and help you realize the income and the financial freedom you really deserve in this industry.